Inspection of Charlie 1. The girls are already gathering at the top. I'm going to remove the Apirar sticks, add pollen patties, and just do a general inspection. See how things are. Got a few beetles in the hive trap. You always like seeing that. They are building up. It's time for these Apiar traps to be removed. I'm going to pull one up and let's do an inspection. There's one that looks pretty filled, so I'll use that one first. Then we'll inspect the bottom box. And it's heavy. It looks to be mainly honey stores on this one. And we'll pull one more before we take the top box off. And again, it looks mainly honey stores on this one. And I am looking for the queen on this one. So this is uncapped honey on the bottom and capped on the top. And the other frames, you seem to still be working on. So they're working on five of the 9 frames. 5 of the 9 frames they're working with honey. And let's go for the second box. Trying to limit the amount of time I'm in the hive. So this is the anti-mite strip. It's been in for about 42 days. So we'll take that out. There's only one beetle trap here. And we're gonna add to that, I think. We've got some buildup on the top. The girls are pretty passive right now. A little smoke to get them down. I'll take off the propolis on the top. bee bread. And I see larvae hatching. Definitely see larvae hatching. I'm excited about this. We've got honey. We've got one bee getting ready to come out. Consider my day made. Now they're getting agitated, of course. Got some buildup there. Might be able to find the queen. I almost doubt it though. And it looks almost as if it might be a queen, not a queen castle, what do you call it? It's a larger nodule. The larger ones will be used for the drones, but the largest ones I think are for the queen, or for the new queen. So I think that might be it right about there. But seeing the larva pretty much made my day, so. These guys are remarkably calm. Not as much hoopla as before. I think we'll pull up one more. And we're going to put a piece of we will put a piece of a pollen patty. All right, so these are the darker ones. Trying to see. Yes, we've got larvae. I can easily see the larvae forming nicely inside these. I'm going to say we have a queen and she's active and I'm happy. And we're putting this one back in. I'm going to call this good. All right. Give them something to munch on. It's the pollen patty, and we're going to put the other top back on. I've seen larvae. Honey, it's good. I'm gonna call Charlie number 1. Awesome. Good to go. Okay, Charlie 3, I sprayed some sugar water on the bottom left corner. As you can see, they're already gathering there to get it. So that'll distract some of them as I open up this hive. It's about 8:30, so they're just getting up and moving, but the sun, of course, is warming up the whole area, so. And I've got the smoke ready to go. So we'll check the beetle traps. Get some of these guys back inside. Starting with the beetle traps. Only 2 in this one. None inside that one. And I don't see any buildup in this one. I'll take the Apirar strip out. It's been 40 odd days. It's interesting, they're forming a link of some type. I'm going to add a pollen patty now. And let's go into the second box. The bottom brood box. I've got it set up now so that it's easier to lay this flat. And it sticks a bit, so we've got some honey buildup, as you can clearly see. So we're going to remove some of this. I'm relighting the smoke pellet. Didn't get a good light on the first go. And this is a little better. I can remove some of this buildup of comb, more or less forcing him to build where I want them to build. Got the Apirar stick, and we'll check the got beetles in this one, not many, and we need to go ahead and check since this is actually pretty full. I'm going to get one from the center, but there are a lot of girls hanging over here. Trying to do my best not to squash anybody. Trying. Okay, they're upset now, clearly, but we've got, what's this? Honey, bee bread, and I see larvae again. That larva right there. I'm excited. Lets me know they are in fact working, or at least the queen is working. So we've got a lot of larvae here, and I think all of this other is capped larvae. So once they get big enough, and I see some concave ones, which I believe are the drones. I've got a queen that's alive and well. Yeah, this is good. This is good. All right, I'm only pulling one frame. We're gonna put this one back in nice and easy. Somebody's going to get rolled, there's no doubt about that. And for all the trouble, I'm going to try to keep them somewhat happy by now the hard part will be to get this back on. So I think there's about 10 zillion bees all over the place now. Not sure how I'm going to be able to get the top back on without squelching a lot, but we're going to give it a go. I need to get another smoke pellet. Not exactly overkill, but when you're dealing with a lot of bees, I don't think this is too big of a deal for them right now. I'm just trying not to squash anybody when I put the top brood box back on. Even though somebody inevitably is going to get it. There is no winning. All right, that's everything. Put this top back on. All right, we've got honey, not a lot of buildup on the top brood box. They're doing really well on the bottom. The queen is alive and well. We've got larvae, plenty of larvae on at least that one frame. So My presumption is that the other one's on the bottom, and they're using all of the bottom frames, and they're just lightly getting started on the top. So we'll call this good. This is Charlie 2.